Hey, happy new year and welcome to the channel today. Great year 2016. Super excited to start 2017 though. I'm pretty excited to see what it has in store for everybody, of course. So today we're going to be playing a little bit differently. We're going to try and use some cards that aren't typically used because everybody's been using everybody says basically that Sparky sucks. But let me show you this real quick. I have this guy in my clan. He has been using Sparky ever since he got it, and he hasn't used anything else. And as a level 10, I think he's a level 11 right now, but as a level 10, he got pretty much the same amount of highest trophies, so 4,300, which is pretty dang good. So his deck consists of, and before the Elite Barbs came out, I think he was using what was he using? The Prince, I think? The Prince, yeah. So he's been using the Prince, but then when the Elite Barbs came out, he switched over to the Elite Barbs. So I went ahead, I don't know how he does it, to be honest with you. I have no idea how he uses this deck. I've tried it multiple times and keep failing, but he uses a couple weird cards. He uses the Rage, which is weird, and then he uses Sparky, obviously, which is weird. And those are just like he uses them a lot. So I'm gonna show you a little bit, hopefully, what he does. So I went and copied his deck, and you can see that I haven't upgraded a lot of those cards because I don't use them. My Giant's only level 7, which is horrible. Anyway, let me go ahead and we'll get in. I'm going to show you a replay of one that I just barely did, kind of show you exactly what's going on, and kind of go through the cards that we have a little bit here. I mean, the biggest problem with Sparky, of course, is, well, the Electro Wizard can take it out now. Zap goes ahead and resets it and everything. But strangely enough, when I start playing this guy, I threw down Sparky and he said, wow, I think, because he's playing Sparky just the same. I don't think he launches his Goblin Barrel the whole game. Anyway, so you throw Sparky down, and the biggest thing if you're playing another Sparky user is you just have to get the advantage. You have to make sure that you get the Sparky hit and he doesn't, basically. And so whatever you can do to distract his Sparky, you're going to be ahead. So I know that he used the Zap, so we went ahead and threw the Fire Spirits as a distraction for his Sparky. Then our Sparky got a hit off. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to push pretty hard here with Elite Barbs. And we're going to try and go in there and take a little bit of tower damage. Unfortunately, as Valk, dude, Valk is awesome. Distract Sparky. Valk can take a whole hit from Sparky as well and still survive. But the Elite Barbs get in there and they do some damage. Alright, they're always going to get some damage done. And then the best defense in this deck that I can tell, you got the Minion Horde, which is pretty good, but not against the Wizard, obviously, and then you got Sparky. So as long as you can use one of those two in either situation, then you're in pretty good shape. So I went ahead and threw Sparky down to combat the Wizard. Didn't do much, but then we threw the Minion Horde right behind it to take his little minions down, and then we kept on going. So I dropped the Graveyard because I kind of thought he was out of Elixir, but he wasn't. I had enough just for the Valk, and she's one of the better defenses for the Graveyard too. So you want to watch out for that. So we went ahead and dropped the Graveyard, but then he's got the Valk coming our way. And I think, yep, he throws the Giant right in front. So we're going to go ahead and throw Fire Spirits. Boom. Try and get the Valk down. Unfortunately, one of the Fire Spirits misses the Valk, so she's pretty strong still. So I went ahead and just arrowed those minions down, arrowed everything I could. He got quite a bit of tower damage, so we actually took quite a hit there, which was unfortunate because I just didn't have anything to play because I did a horrible play on that Graveyard. So he had a good push coming back my way. So we both dropped our Sparkies again, and this is where I'm like, well, he's pushing that lane pretty hard, he's pretty committed, so I went ahead and I went and started pushing the other lane. So I dropped Giant Minion Horde, which is huge. And then have you ever seen that on Rage before? Watch this tower. Oh! Kind of like an Inferno Dragon takes down a tower. So he got my tower, but it was pretty weak anyway, so I wasn't too bent out of shape about it. And I thought that Graveyard would launch at least one skeleton to distract the Sparky before a hit. It didn't. So I went ahead and dropped the Graveyard. Thought I could distract a little bit more. It didn't. But the Elite Barbs with the Minion Horde are going to take down the Giant pretty dang quick. They take everything down pretty dang quick together. Minion Horde does some work when it's doing stuff. So I got the Giant pushing. with the minions, but the minions split up, which was horrible because I dropped the rage because I thought the minions and the giant and the elite bar were going for the king tower, but they split up unfortunately, or I think we would have had that 3 crown right there. And so now we're sitting pretty good on both his towers. He's got our king tower down kind of, but not really. So we're sitting pretty well in this battle. So we just go ahead, that elite barb goes in, he doesn't have anything to counter it, and he pretty much ignores it anyway because he's going to try and push over here. But we get it down within 11 hit points, which is horrible, but we have arrows, so we're okay. So anyway, that's kind of how that battle went down. Kind of cool. Kind of cool to see Sparky used a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit different than what's going on right now. Right now I'm facing a ton of furnaces and a ton of the goblin barrels. He had goblin barrel in that deck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had Goblin Barrel and didn't even use it, not even once. So that was weird. Maybe he threw it short a couple times. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and do a live one and see if it works out just the same. If not, hopefully better. Because I know the one thing that he does, because I played him quite a bit, is he uses the rage like non-stop. He's always using the rage. So that's one thing I don't do. I don't know why. I'm just scared to use it. I'm scared to waste that 2 elixir, which it really isn't that much anymore. It used to be 3 elixir, and now that it's 2 elixir, it's not that big of an investment. So not too big a deal. This is good because we got, okay, he screwed up pretty big here. So he went ahead and threw 2 goblin barrels and a miner right into my minion horde. So we're going to let the minion horde, they're going to go ahead and die, but we're going to let the giant go ahead, start tanking for us, and we're going to drop the graveyard. And then we're going to drop the rage right on the graveyard. And that graveyard under some rage actually does quite a bit of damage. Down to 725, even with the Inferno Tower stopping the giant, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, so that was pretty easy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up another attack here. We're going to put Sparky right here in the back. I imagine he's going to go with the Goblin Barrel again and the miner because that's his main win condition here. So we'll go ahead and drop elite barbs on that side just to start fighting all that stuff, which, ooh, that was kind of a bad deal. We should have shot arrows, I think. So he's going to be able to distract Sparky fairly easily because he has zap, of course, but those elite barbs are actually going to go ahead. Oh, and Sparky took out the tower. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and go with Minion Horde again, try and defend this miner a little bit, and hopefully he throws Goblin Barrel again. We'll put the giant down in the middle to distract. Maybe we can get those Minion Hordes into the tower, and sure enough, boom! With a little bit of rage, and we're going to do some sweet damage to that tower. We got one little minion there. You see that little buddy? He duked it out. He took down the whole minion horde by himself. Oh, what a cute little guy. I love that guy. Anyway, we'll go ahead. We'll throw Sparky on this side. We're going to go ahead and arrow those minions as soon as they get close. And we'll just let that tower go down because I don't really care about it. We're going to push pretty hard. We're going to try and go for the 3 crown here. So what we got here, he's going to throw his... No, he won't throw his Inferno Tower down yet. Oh, he's going to zap it all. Good move. But... oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Did I get too greedy? That is the question. That is the question. I don't think so. We're going to throw elite barbs, graveyard, and we're going to take out that minion horde because it's very annoying when it comes to graveyard. But he did pretty well. I mean, with his Inferno Tower there, pretty much took everything down that we had, but it's no big deal because pretty much GG right now. Anyway, so as long as you can get the giant with the minion horde and Sparky in there somewhere and throw the rage down, you're going to be pretty killer with this deck. And it's pretty cool because once you actually get in there, it takes a tower down in like 2 seconds. So pretty much you don't have to worry about chip damage. It's definitely different than the decks I normally play because I normally do those chip damage decks. This is a huge change for me. So anyway, if you like the deck, go ahead and comment below. Hit that subscribe button. We need to get those subscribers up, and go ahead and hit that like button too, and we'll see you with the next video. Thanks.